Good afternoon my friends, happy Saturday and Vlogmas day 4. I hope you're all doing well. I've spent a very productive day making a beautiful unicorn cake with my nephew Caleb, and the cake is for my niece Amelia. It is her 7th birthday tomorrow and it turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. It's really sweet. I mean, it's a total novice sort of attempt at a cake, but I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. You know, it looks really sweet and very girly and unicorny, and yeah, I'm happy with it, and hopefully it tastes good too. It's now just gone 5 o'clock. Yes, I'm going to start today's vlog doing advent calendars because why not? Let's open the vlog on a happy note. We'll start with our beautiful label calendar. Today I will also be opening another gift from my advent gift swap with Nikki. So that's here and it's waiting to be delved into again, but we'll do labels first. Day 4 is all the way up here. It's a cute illustration, but I'm not into coffee. A French press isn't really my thing. Let's have a look and see what we've got. It's a tiny little spot today, so I'm assuming it's going to be something little. So again, we have 3 little labels. The front says won't stop, and then you turn it around and it says can't stop. That's cool. Can't stop, won't stop. So we've got 3 of the same little labels. I love just how like funky and like hip and cool these little labels are. They're so awesome. Can't stop, won't stop. Right, they're safely in the tin. Now let's move on to a lovely advent swap, and we're going to look for number 2. Oh yeah, I forgot we get to do the card as well. So we need to open up number 3 for yesterday. Oh, it's a Christmas tree. And then number 4 for today, which is a gorgeous little house. I love it. Christmas tree and a little house. It kind of reminds me of the Home Alone house. Oh, I love this card. It's so much fun. All right, we're on day 2 and we're going to read the little clue that Nikki has given us. It says, oh boy! I wonder if that's a Mickey Mouse reference, because that's what Mickey Mouse says. Oh boy! Oh, it is Mickey Mouse related. I think, are they beads? Oh, they're so cool. It's like a little rubber Mickey head, and then it's got a hole down the center, which is why I'm thinking they're beads. And I've got 2, 4, 5 of them. Wow, what am I going to use them for? I love them so much. Oh my gosh, I could make earrings out of them. I do like really cool little like hanging earrings. That'd be cool. I love them. Thank you so much, Nikki. I swear, give me anything like Mickey/Disney related and I'm your best friend. I've been putting them back in the little bag because I don't want to lose them. And then once I've opened everything up, I'll get them all out and sort of just like appreciate them. So thank you so much. I love it. Okay, my friends, I am about to do some evening sewing. I've actually been really looking forward to doing this today. Just really looking forward to the end of the day where I can just spend some time in my sewing room finishing my beautiful little create wall hanging. Just taking a little bit of time to get everything prepped and ready to go, and I'll show you what I've done. So first of all, I put on that extra little strip of fabric down the bottom that I mentioned yesterday, just to separate the flying geese from the binding. And I didn't quite have enough fabric to reach the whole length, so I had to do a little join here. So I made sure to join it here at the seam so it just sort of looked like it was supposed to be there. Just nested the seams and I think it looks okay. I think it kind of adds to the whole sort of patchworky kind of vibe we're going on here. I've also cut out a piece of iron-on purlin to sandwich in the middle. I really love using this stuff for wall hangings and little sort of craft projects. It's just a really thin tight batting with an iron-on sort of bumpies on there, and you just simply iron it on and it just gives it a little bit of stability, a little bit of softness. Then I've decided to back it with one of the sort of mustardy solid colours that came in one of the quarter bundles I got with all of these other beautiful fabrics from the Stitch Saloon. I'm not sure what this colour is. I know that it is an Art Gallery Fabrics Solid, but yeah, I just don't know what the colour is, sorry. And then lastly, I'm going to finish it off by binding it with this beautiful Art Gallery fabric stripe, and I think it's going to look really great. It's going to really like tie it in and just be very sort of like me, you know? I'm actually going to finish the binding off by machine. A lot of these little projects I like to actually do a machine binding finish, so I do it all on the machine and not by hand like I do with my quilts. I just find that small little projects like this I can deal with, and it just gets them done nice and quick, so that's what we're going to do. I am also actually going to pop one of my little maker's labels in this design. I'm going to stitch it into the binding. These are labels that I got quite a while ago from a place in Canada, I think. Yeah, they're based in Ontario, Canada, and they're called Ever Emblem, labeled with love, and they do custom labels. They do lots of different designs. So I got one with my little logo on. Usually my logo says down here established 2011, but because it's a label I put made in 2021. And then I've also added some washing instructions. So a couple of these I've put on quilts, but I've actually mostly put them on little wall hangings. But I've just put in my little washing instructions. That's how I wash my quilts. So what you do is you just sort of cut around the design. I do about a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then this one has an iron-on film on the back, so it's got a paper on the back. I peel it away and then fold it over. Oh, this is so blurry, sorry, but I fold it over and it creates a little label. But I'll show you what it looks like when I do it, and try not to have it so blurry. If you're looking for a place to do some really nice quilt labels or makers labels or care labels, check out Ever Emblem. That's all of their details, and see if they do something that will suit your type of project label needs. Okay, so enough sort of like rambling and faffing. I'm going to iron on my pellet onto the back of my little design here. I'm going to prep my sewing machine because I'm going to do a little bit of quilting, so I need to pop my walking foot on, and yeah, then we'll do a little bit of quilting and then pop the binding on and get this lovely little mini finished. Happy days. Okay, my friends, fresh off the press, my little wall hanging is all finished, and I'm just looking out for any stray threads that have not been discovered or removed yet, but I think it's good. She's a beaut. Here we go. Ta-da! Oh, lovely. And here's the back. You can kind of see the quilting lines a little bit more there. Nice. And here is my label. That's how I've inserted it. I did stitch over it a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you just fold the label over and insert it into the binding or the seam, and you've got your little label there. I really like it. She's a little sweetie. I think I did pretty well with my machine binding. I can always feel my body like tense up when I'm finishing the binding with the machine, because I'm just so worried about like it going off and it just not catching, you know. But I did it. And I find pressing the binding around to the front and then clipping it with my little 14 clips just allows it to stay in place a lot more, and it just doesn't move, and you get this nice crisp kind of finish. Just makes it a little bit easier to stitch it on. I'm gonna be honest, it's actually turned out a little bit bigger than what I was expecting, so I might maybe have to do a little bit of rearranging, I think, or I can put it on the other side. I'm not sure, but I still really want to put it on the wall because I didn't put any sort of like hangings on the back, because I'm just going to pin it to the wall and it'll stay there until forever. So I need to just sort of rejig the space a bit. I won't do it tonight. It's been a long day and I'm tired. So we'll leave it for today and we'll pop it up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really happy with the result, and I've been really loving this sort of grid kind of quilting at the moment, and I achieved this sort of really nice uniform design by using a ruler and the hair marker just to mark the fabric and then sew on top of that line. Easy peasy. So I'm going to leave today's vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me. I received my fabrics for my Christmas quilt yesterday, so I won't be starting it tomorrow because I've got a busy birthday day tomorrow for my niece, but look forward to Monday because I'll start it on Monday, and I'm so excited to start it. It's just going to be so bright and beautiful and colourful, and yeah, just something really awesome. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you all again tomorrow for day 5. Bye bye.